Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what feels right and with what resonates with your life experiences at the moment. Also, I want to thank you for all the emails I received asking for private readings. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Libra, this is a very insightful week, especially in terms of relationships or the dynamics of what's going on in terms of relating with other people in your life. There's a lot of self reflection and observation that it's needed for you to acquire the success and the joy and the happiness that you are looking for in terms of this relationship, in terms of the way you give yourself to this relationship and you receive the affection and the love from the other person. So there's a lot of understanding in terms of energy, in terms of give and take and balancing that out, which usually a Libra is very knowledgeable of. But this is a situation that it may be brewing in secret, that it may be brewing in the occult, inside of you in a very deep, strong way, but still very silent, very in the shadows, very in your own emotion. So maybe this other person don't know about how you feel, and you are in this position of thinking, of understanding if this is something that you really want to go towards or not. And there's also a very good chance that this could be related not only with one relationship, but with more. One relationship that it's very traditional, very is in the system, very function has this function of structure of righteousness in your life, and maybe there's this new interest in terms of affection that it's very different and much more open to the balance and the excitement and the love that you are looking for. So it could be that there's this division, that there's this other the third party in your life. But it doesn't have to be, because these energies always work in different ways, very dependable on your own personal case. But the main point here is, as the main opportunity being the High Priestess, is go within, stop a little bit, be inside of yourself this week to get the message, to get the signs, to be aware and conscious of your unconscious self in order for you to receive the knowledge and the information of your intuition, of your dreams, of your gut feelings, of whatever your own personal channel of information is. Just stop a little bit and reflect. You may receive or you may be aware of these occult feelings that you don't until now realize you had brewing inside of you on your unconscious self. And so maybe this is the week you realize you have feelings and you have this deep need to connect heart to heart with this other person, being the advice, the Two of Cups. So these two cards together really talk about this love in the shadows, this relationship in the shadows that may be on your unconscious self that you're not aware of, and this week you can, or you not really being sure which direction to go towards in terms of relationships, and you really being advised to step out and share your cup, share your love with this other person, because you may well receive the same type of response you are wishing and desiring for. But first, you really should acquire this deep knowledge of how you feel and what are your real desires and connection with the situation itself. The challenge being the Hierophant really talks about fear of going in the wrong direction, fear of morality, judgment from others, from society, from people you are attached to that have a very righteous outlook in terms of relationships. This could be about your own marriage if you are married. This could be about fear of um, stepping out of the conventional way, fear of going in your own direction and not the direction that you are supposed to in terms of relationships. As well, this could be a difficulty of listening to wise advice, listening to your own, again, knowledge and people around you that are very knowledgeable that are advising you, and you having a hard time understanding the meaning of the words. And maybe that's why you really need to process that advice, process that information, and go within yourself to make sense out of it. So whichever way this applies, it's a very spiritual oriented week, the high priestess with the Hierophant. Very, very, very spiritual, very intuitive, very knowledgeable, very wise. So either from you or from others, you are receiving a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you should gather and you should process and internalize and make sense of, so you can make this deep significance of what the experience of this relationship might be. Even if you don't have a relationship or a love interest in your life right now, this is about what love means to you and how you, the dynamics of relationships that you have so far and that you want to have in your own future, or the way you relate itself in terms of balance and equality to other people in your life, despite being a love interest or not. Either way, it's a week to go within, to observe, to be nurture, be this nurturer character of yourself, of your soul, feeding them with your own emotional understanding, with your receptivity, with your allowance to understand and to not control anything. So, Libra, I wish you a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other next one.